Now, this is a voiceover, yes, I've tried really hard to not make this a voiceover, and I'm not playing on Hypixel, I am playing on Pika today. I just felt like it. Sometimes it's a lot better to play there, sometimes it's better to play on Hypixel. I like alternating. Now, the first reason why I don't like Lunar Client is because, quite frankly, in my opinion, it looks terrible. Now, it doesn't look as bad as some other PvP clients out there, like Bad Lion or PvP Lounge. Again, in my opinion, some people would agree that they look nice, some people would disagree, including me. Also, if I sound extremely tired, it's because I'm recording this early in the morning so I can paint in my room, so just blame the whole space-time continuum for my morning voice. Another reason why I don't really like it is the lack of customization in two different ways. First off, the lack of customization when it comes to visuals, because in Minecraft, literally, this is what my home screen looks like with a resource pack. It's changeable. But with Lunar Client, the same resource pack won't make a difference at all. And that kind of annoys me because I really like personalization, at least visually. Because sure, I won't have made my resource pack a lot of the time. Maybe I will, but maybe I haven't. And maybe I really want my home screen to look different because personally, I care about these things. But I can't do it with Lunar Client. And let's be real, another comment I do want to make on the Lunar Client's appearance is, don't these buttons kind of look like they belonged in 2012? It doesn't look particularly new, in my opinion, and it's something that bothers me because this is what my phone looks like. It looks really modern and clean. Surely something like this can be done in Minecraft as well, obviously without looking modern, because I really like the pixelated aesthetic of the game. That's something I really appreciate, which again is something that I don't like how clients change, especially Bad Lion. I do not like how Bad Lion changes the UI, and that font, oh god. Now there's also the fact that I can't change what mods I can use, or change things within the mods. So you may have noticed in my videos whenever I play on Hypixel, above people's heads, instead of saying level, it says bread. And that's because I've got a Levelhead mod by Skier that can actually be modified. And on Lunar Client, this is all you get. You can only change the background color for most things, but like, that's it. And that's something that personally really annoys me because I care about these things deeply. Then I've also got a Thanos mod on my end, which is really cool in my opinion. You can't load custom mods on Lunar Client though. Again, it's something I resent because I like the idea of being able to put my own mods on there. And maybe if any of the mods that I like are open source, I can modify a bit of it to customize maybe the text or the colors if I want to. That's something else I kind of care about, but I'm not that comfortable with coding in Java. I do understand how to read it, but I'm not comfortable with modifying it mostly because it's not really a language I'm too familiar with the syntax of, especially when it comes to implementing it in Minecraft mods. Now, the fact that I can't load my own mods does kind of lead into another reason why I don't like Lunar Client, and ironically, it's the lack of performance it provides my computer. That made it sound good. It's not. So, we all know Lunar Client is really good when it comes to boosting your FPS, which means it puts a lot less strain on your graphics performance, whether you have integrated graphics or a graphics card. On paper, that sounds good, or at least at first glance, but have you ever wondered how it does it? Now, a really cut and dry explanation for this is that it uses mods. Now, what do mods make use of? CPU power and RAM. If you don't know what both are, they're really essential parts that in a lot of cases, especially if you have a low-end PC, RAM especially can be quite sparse, and you won't have enough of it to be able to, you know, play Lunar Client and run Chrome at the same time. This used to be a big problem for me when I didn't have my current PC, and it was also the fact that I didn't have the ReplayMod, seeing as on my old laptop, I only was able to record through the ReplayMod, which sounds stupid, but trust me, I made it work. And you guys probably remember that. And the fact that I didn't have the ReplayMod and that it didn't really work, it really impacted me because, you know, I only had 4 gigs of RAM and Lunar Client has hundreds of mods, so, you know, all of those would be loaded in with Lunar Client, so I basically couldn't run OBS to record my audio. And you might think, wait, but you can just turn off mods. Yeah, but it's not that simple. So, when Minecraft loads mods, Lunar Client included, it launches all of them at the same time, and sure, you can turn them off, but you just turn them off visually. They're still loaded in your RAM, which means that it still takes up a large portion of your PC's capabilities. Now, I currently have 16 gigs of RAM, which is more than enough to run Lunar Client and Discord, maybe even Spotify, all at the same time, just fine. But it's not good when it comes to recording, because even though I've set about 3 gigs of RAM to Lunar Client, for me at least, it takes up at least 8 to 10 gigs, and OBS usually takes around that much as well whenever I'm recording. So it's not really good because I need RAM for my operating system, which sometimes leads to my OBS just not working very well. You may have noticed for the longest time I was always recording at 720p 60 since I've gotten my PC, but lately I've started recording at 1080p 60, and even though it's a bit stuttery, it's better than it used to be on 720p, and that's a big difference. I really care about recording at a high resolution and frame rate, and even though I'm not just there yet, I am able to barely do it because my CPU is powerful enough. It's just that Lunar Client is not good enough for me to do that with. For a comparison, I can't record at 1080p in a single player world, and that's because, you know, you're loading in a bunch of chunks, and I have a high render distance as well, so my PC can handle that quite well. But it can't handle Lunar Client on a multiplayer server for some reason. And yes, I have lazy chunk loading on. Now, another reason that I don't like Lunar Client is also a fairly big one, and it kind of links to whenever I stream. Now, if you are a Lunar Client user and you haven't migrated to a Microsoft account, I don't know if it makes a difference if you migrate, because I have migrated a couple weeks ago, and I haven't used Lunar Client since a month ago, so I'm not exactly sure if it's the same thing or not. But you may remember that almost every time you open Lunar Client, you have to log in with your Mojang account, and it's so annoying on stream because I try my best not to leak my emails. Unfortunately though, what I need to do is every time I launched Lunar Client during the stream, I had to go to the Be Right Back screen, and I had to remember to go to the Be Right Back screen. So in a scenario where I was really tired, say a 24-hour live stream or something, and it just slipped my mind, I would just leak my email. So, you know, that's not really a good thing to happen because it's something I care about not doing. And obviously with the Minecraft launcher, sometimes you have to log in again. It's kind of a rare thing though. I've only been logged out twice in the 3 years I've played Minecraft, and that wasn't even because of a change of a password. It just logged me out because it felt like it. Now, I don't know if this is fixed because of the whole Microsoft account thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because I don't think Mojang has really been prioritizing security for Mojang accounts lately. My brother got hacked twice, even though he changed his password, so you know, that was really strange. And this was before he migrated. Since he migrated, the hacker's just given up, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Now, another couple reasons why I don't like Lunar Client. These ones aren't really big ones, but I do kind of want to touch on them because why not? I don't like the logo, personally, so seeing that next to everyone's names really annoys me, and it's something I've always wanted to turn off, because personally, I don't really care if people use Lunar Client. At this point, it's just so dispersed that it doesn't make a difference. Like, before, you used to think, wait, if someone's got Lunar Client, then that means that they're possibly good. But now you think, wait, there's yet another person that's got Lunar Client, and yet another person that's twerking in my lobby. And that's something else I hated about Lunar Client, the twerk animation, my god. And there's also FOMO. I feel like Lunar Client's gotten so popular that it's at the point where people just get it for the sake of getting it, just because everyone else has it. And honestly, I only heard of Lunar Client because one of my friends told me, so that kind of goes to show how far Lunar Client has come in popularity when it comes to word of mouth, which is quite shocking for a Minecraft client, especially seeing how big the Minecraft community is. So I think that's quite impressive on Lunar Client's part, but I don't like the whole FOMO aspect of it. I don't like the fact that people are like, oh, you don't have Lunar Client, get Lunar Client. And I haven't really been said that in my lobbies. No one really cares too much, but I don't know. It's just annoying because sometimes in like streams or something, the odd person here and there is like, why are you not losing Lunar Client? As if it's the end of the world, but it's fine. Also, I really like using Forge because I get choice and there's no watermarks anywhere. Like, that makes such a big difference. And you could argue that using LabbyMod or something throws that logo around, but honestly, it's not that bad. In fact, I'm considering getting LabbyMod because that's got some really good add-ons, and for me, LabbyMod is kind of like a mod loader within Forge, so I don't really see it as a client, personally. I kind of see it as a mod that also brings mods, so I think I will get that too. Anyways, on screen now is the mods that I currently have installed on Forge, if you guys are curious. I don't want to just go through all my mods folder because that'll take too long. If you guys have enjoyed, go watch this video on screen now. I hope you guys will love it.